Whew. Good morning, everybody out there. Welcome to what is this? This is called Dre's Wrestling Talk Podcast. That's what it's called. Yeah. Let's call it that. Welcome to Dre's Wrestling Talk Podcast. This is reviewing WrestleMania 40, night one. I'm outside chilling. They about to get loud over here with some stuff going on, but you know, it is what it is. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Make sure you pal in. Today's Sunday, April 7th, 2024. Night 2 is happening tonight. Yeah, it should be fun. So last night watching WrestleMania, and I ain't gonna lie to y'all. My standards might be a little too high nowadays. Because I'm watching WrestleMania, and usually when I'm watching wrestling, I'm staring at a lot of stuff. I ain't gonna lie. I stare when I'm watching stuff because I'm just trying to understand what I'm watching. And last night, for me, a lot of the matches felt flat. We had, how many matches did we have last night? Last night, we had about 7 matches. Out of those 7 matches, I enjoyed one match. Daddy. 2.5 matches. Daddy. And the other 1.5 was because of the last ending parts. Yes. Huh? Okay, well, keep that down there. But I enjoyed 2.5 matches, and that half match is like the ending of the match more than anything. Like I said, I think my standards might be a little too high nowadays. I don't know. I don't know what I was going into. But let's review. I had it on my phone so I can remember the matches. Y'all know how bad I am at remembering stuff. The first match on the card we had Rhea Ripley defeating Becky Lynch to retain her Women's World Championship. Right? Okay. That's what's up. I didn't care for the match. Now, I understand they said Becky Lynch was fighting sickness. She was fighting sickness. I think she had a fever or something like that. She was fighting that all match long or something like that. So, to an extent, I had to give her a benefit of the doubt because of it. But at the same time, man, that match could have been better. That match could have been 100% better. I didn't like the match at all. I think Rhea and Becky, I think they needed more interaction in the ring together. I don't know when I think they said 2019 was the last time they actually had a match against one another. And I'm trying to think in my head, had they even have any tag team matches against one another or anything like that? But they didn't really work that well together, in my personal opinion. They didn't really work that well together. The match felt like two people just now wrestling against one another. You can tell when two wrestlers go against each other and they haven't worked with each other enough. You can definitely tell the differences. And that's what was going on. That was definitely what was going on. I'm gonna let this thing air up a little bit. Well, it's gonna be loud anyway, I guess. Y'all should be all right? I guess not. Like, let me go inside real quick. We can hit the reviews up like that way. Dog's gonna be barking. You know, good stuff. Bless you. Bless me. Excuse me. Excuse me. I'll get inside for a little bit. Yeah, I can see a little bit of the house, a little bit, not a lot. Put that light on so y'all can see my chocolate stuff. Anyway, and like I said, the match could have been better. Match definitely could have been better. Like I said, two women that's been wrestling against each other, has wrestled for a long time. They just didn't have too much good chemistry. Now the match focused on Becky focusing on Rhea Ripley's arm that was injured already. Her hand or whatever was injured already. That's why she had it taped up. If you never noticed that, that's not part of her normal ring gear. She just had that tape up for conscious or something. I don't know what she did with it. But the longer the match went, the more I was like disinterested in watching these two wrestle against one another. They had some solid spots here and there, but Rhea Ripley beating Becky Lynch with I forgot whatever her finish was called. I forgot that quickly. It was okay. And then I didn't expect Rhea Ripley to retain, but at the same time, I didn't know she was going to retain or Becky was going to win the championship. I didn't know which one was going to happen. So the fact that they had Rhea retain, okay. So they're still going to go with her low title reign. I think one of my problems is Rhea's reign as champion really hasn't been too impressive to me. She won it last year against Charlotte, and then she got into a useless match against Selena Vega because they was in Puerto Rico for Backlash, the pay-per-view at the WrestleMania. After that, she's been like, she had distanced herself away from the women's division a lot last year, up until like late last year or something like that. And that's when she got re-involved with the women's division and stuff. But you can tell that she was just not interested. It seemed like they was not interested in booking her with the rest of the women's, which it happens. It happens. Now I think Becky's contract is up either right now or here soon. And I'm assuming she's taking time off, right? I don't think she's going to leave WWE that we know of. I think she's leaving WWE. I think she's going to be taking some time off and chill out for a little while. She's been going all year last year. So that's why I'm assuming that's what's going to be happening. So she's going to be off the TV for a little while, which makes it more difficult for me when I do my draft about where. No, I got the draft. So I mean, like I said, decent starting matchup. The next up, we had the 6-pack tag team ladder match for the undisputed WWE Championship. The difference was it was 2 sets of titles, the Raw side and the SmackDown side. Whoever grabbed one set, the match would continue until somebody grabbed the other set. The teams are A-Town Down Under, Austin Theory, and Grayson Waller. Horrible name. Just call them A-Town Down. I don't know what we had Awesome Truth, the Judgment Day, DIY, the New Day, and New Catch Republican. Hate that name for Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne, by the way. I hate that name. Stupid name. This is a ladder match. And like I said, you got to grab both sets of the titles to win this match or to finish off this match. I'm going to have to move some stuff around. I don't know why it's like this. You had to grab both sets of the titles. So for the match to end, both sets have to be grabbed down, and we good to go for that. There we go. That's better. That's a ladder match. I mean, which one we expect? It's a ladder match. You have spots. That's it. That's all. That's all I'm gonna say. You have spots. Throughout the ladder match. First tag team that win was Downtown Under grabbing the SmackDown Tag Team Championships. Austin Theory and Grayson Waller grabbed those titles first. I was like, okay, cool. You have a SmackDown team winning the SmackDown Tag Team titles. That makes sense. And I was like, I already know who's going to win the Raw side of things, unless they want to swerve me, which they didn't. I didn't think they would. Grayson Waller and Austin Theory is a good little heel tag team that people didn't like. Apparently, throughout the weekend or close to the weekend or so, it was rumors since not this past Friday, but the Friday beforehand, it was rumors that they was planning on removing them and adding in some other tag team or whatever to the thing, which I was like, that don't make any sense. Why do all of that? Just add them in the match, you know what I'm saying? So then winning the tag team titles, establish a nice heel tag team to go to defend those titles against. I think I was actually preaching that on the podcast a week or two ago about them taking those tag team titles and running with them. That was smart. And then, of course, Awesome Truth went ahead and had their big day at Raw, taking the Raw tag team titles. Good. Excellent. We got a babyface team from Raw, heel SmackDown tag team. I'm assuming after the Judgment Day we're going after the Awesome Truth, while New Catch Republican will be going after Downtown Under. That's good. Other than that, I guess a couple of highlights of the match would happen to be New Catch Republican power bombing what's that name? Grayson Waller over the ropes and table. Huh? Alrighty. That's a choice. Alrighty. I told her that she went to wear shorts. Where she was. Oh Lord. Goodness. I just kicked my tail this morning right now so far. So sorry. So should be some interesting. I'll have to fix up the tag team division or keep them the same. I haven't decided with that just yet. The next matchup we had Alrighty. I apologize. Apparently, my streaming or whatever happened. Internet. All right. Back to what we was talking about. The next matchup was Rey Mysterio and Andrade versus Santos and Dominic Mysterio. That was the next tag team match. And I'm a SmackDown guy, but there is no way this should have been on a WrestleMania card. This match should have been cut from WrestleMania because there was no point. No lie, there was no point in having this match going on, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. So I 1000% was like, oh yeah, Carlito is turning heel. He's turning heel in this match. He's the one who dropped he's the one who dropped what's his name? I forgot guy's name. He was the one who dropped Dragon Lee, and he's turning heel in this match. That didn't happen at all. The match wasn't good. The only bright spot was Andrade doing his spin back elbow and knocking the crap out of Dominic Mysterio. That was about it. That was the highlight. That was the whole match for me. And of course, at the ending, they had the football players. I don't freaking know. Whatever their names is, they popped up. Two of them popped up and helped them win the match. Didn't need their help at all. Defeat the whole purpose. I don't understand the match for. I didn't. Like I said, no, thank you. No, thank you. Didn't care for that match. The next up was another disappointing matchup, which was Jimmy versus Jay Uso, Battle of the Brothers. The package was really good. The package was good. That was a really good package. The build up to the match and everything, that was really good. The execution of the match is what's lacking badly. Go play. Was lacking really badly in this content. Too much super kicks. The storytelling. The whole purpose of the match should have been the telling of two brothers going at it. It should have been more. It should have been more. But I knew the match wasn't going to be good because this whole entire time they have not built Jimmy up. They have not been Jimmy up there close to Jay status at all. 0%. And I didn't like that at all. I wish they would have built more in Jimmy's case over Jay, because Jay left the bloodline, and it seemed like that was the best thing possible for his career. Well, to an extent on the Raw brand, because that Raw brand stuff sucked too. But he gets after the big SummerSlam main event, he goes over to Raw, still one of the biggest baby faces on Raw, probably top 3 baby faces on Raw. Gets the Intercontinental Championship match, wins the tag team titles with Cody, and he's built up a great resume of winning. Jimmy, straight up losing. Straight up a loser. Haven't won a match. This takes L's on top of L's. There was no build up to this match. So the match where it should have been them at their absolute peak, right? I think it should have been the ultimate brother versus brother match, to where Jimmy's built up crazy, Jay is built up crazy. They're both built up to a crazy amount of height and stuff, and this match is going to conclude. I was also expecting to see new moves from both sides. I was expecting Jay to bring out something different, Jimmy to do a whole different arsenal of wrestling skills and stuff like that. I was expecting a lot, because I was like, this is WrestleMania. And at WrestleMania, I'm like, just imagine if we get brand new moves from both sides. Jimmy's hitting something different, Jay's hitting something different, something that we haven't seen to actually separate the two as brothers. We didn't get that at all. We literally just got two guys hitting super kicks against one another. And the only storytelling they decided to do was Jimmy saying I'm sorry and stuff like that. I think they could have really capitalized on that. I think they should have really capitalized that. The fact that there was no solo Sakura in this match at all, like nowhere to be found, that was surprising, because I was like, brother versus brother, and nothing, and they didn't want nothing with it. Alrighty. This bad decisions, in my personal opinion, bad decision all around. I think they could have capitalized a lot. I think they missed the mark. In my personal opinion, they missed the mark heavily in this match, and it showcased it. And then Jay winning didn't do anything. It didn't do anything for either one. It just didn't do anything. It's one of those. Okay, didn't do anything. Didn't help nobody. Next up, we had the 6 women tag team match. The Great Black Superwomen of Bianca Belair, Jade, and Naomi versus Damage Control of Dakota Kai and the Kabiki Warriors. Okay, I hope you did too. We already know what this kind of match was going to be. The match was going to be a showcase for the black ladies. Let's be honest here. There was nothing else to really do here. That's exactly what happened. Pretty much that's what happened. Jade always looks great. She was great. Bianca always great. Naomi doing Naomi things always great. And they just need to beat down on some people. I'm fine with that. There was a moment in the match to where I thought we could have potentially get a potential heel turn, a potential tease of it, because it was in where Bianca and Jay was on the outside, and Bianca was like, "Jay, get Kyrie or something." She was coming that way. Jay drops her, and then Bianca steals a hot tag from Naomi. Takes the hot tag, and she goes off. And I was thinking like, I don't know why that was a choice. You know, it was kind of one of those, It could it be because Bianca's kind of selfish a little bit type deal. They could have played that up a little bit, in my personal opinion. You never know. But of course, they didn't go with that route. Of course, Jay gets the big time hot tag. She goes crazy. Yeah, she's ready. Speaking of ready, she's Raw ready. She's not SmackDown ready. She's Raw ready. You know what I'm talking about? So you kind of know where she's going in my draft. You already know where she's going in my draft, especially with everything else going on. So you know what's going on here. Next up, we had Sami Zayn versus Gunther for the Intercontinental Championship. A match I just didn't have any interest in the match, mainly because I didn't think Sami Zayn had it in him. I didn't think the story was built for Sami Zayn to beat Gunther. Of course, that wasn't the case. That wasn't the case at all. The whole, oh yeah, hey, you got to do it for your. I mean, he had a moment with his kid and wife and Kevin Owens and all that. Oh, you got this, Sammy. And then the match was it was decent. The meaning was the ending, the close end, the very last ending part where Gunther's dominating Sami Zayn, hitting these power bombs and doing the jumping on the ropes and stuff. You know, he's doing his thing against Sammy, you know, because he's getting irritated that Sammy just won't give up type deal. And I think I like that. I think that was the best ending they could have do. Sami Zayn, top rope brain buster, something we haven't seen since his indie days. Awesome to see that he brought that out, just to drop that on Gunther. 2 Hallelujah kicks later, new Intercontinental Champion. Cool, because we was tired of Gunther's being Intercontinental Champion. I know I was. And this sets up perfectly for Gunther and Sami Zayn to have another rematch. And this time, Gunther won't underestimate Sami Zayn at all. And should be cool. Sami Zayn is now the third person, number three, in the WWE to beat Gunther and pin Gunther. The first ones is Ivan Dragunov, who is the Intercontinental Champion. I think he's still Intercontinental Champion. The Intercontinental Champion, Dragunov down in NXT. The second one was Braun Baker when he was NXT Champion. And now here's Sami Zayn winning the Intercontinental Championship. So Gunther has been built up this amazingly perfect. Rematch between the two, and then eventually we should be seeing a Gunther as world champion sooner rather than later. SummerSlam for me. SummerSlam will be perfect to crown Gunther as the new world heavyweight champion. Just saying. And then finally, your main event of the evening was received 44 minutes of action. I didn't even know it was that long that they went. We had the bloodline of The Rock and Roman Reigns versus Sami Zayn and Cody Rhodes. If the bloodline wins, it would be Bloodline Rules Night 2 main event of WrestleMania. And if Cody or Seth wins, then Cody versus Roman Reigns straight up, no interference, no nothing. I think Bloodline is banned from ringside. Whatever. Cool. Boy, I was not expecting The Rock to go that long. I was not expecting The Rock to go that long. Because last time I seen The Rock in a match, against John Cena, a full-length match, not just a 6-second match, a full-length match against John Cena at WrestleMania. He ended up getting injured, and he was gassed. This match, tag team match, perfect. So I'm assuming he was doing some real training. That's good. I'm proud of Rock. I ain't gonna lie, I'm proud of Rocky doing that. I'm proud of the Rock that he did that. Perfect moment in the match happened to where the referee started counting. Rock said, "Listen here, you count, you're fired. I don't F around." I was like, "Oh, all righty." And then they fought all around the arena for a good 15 minutes. It seemed like a long time they was fighting around the arena. And then they go from the arena back to the ring. Some good story. It's basically a tag team match, right? I mean, what else you expect? Good back and forth. The Rock taking a table spot surprised me. The Rock getting hit by a spear by Roman did not surprise me. Seth saved Cody. That was great. Seth pretty much giving up all he can in the match, pretty much telling you all that. And it's just the same ending that Cody had to deal with last year. Cody drops Reigns for 2 crossroads, looking for number 3. The Rock with the belt back. That mug was loud in them. Hit him in the back. Roman spear. The Rock comes in. Rock bottom, people's elbow. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Long match. I didn't know how the match didn't seem that long to me. I guess I wasn't really focusing on how long the match was until after I seen it. It went like 45 minutes. I'm like, dang, I didn't know that was that long. But cool. Bloodline rules for night 2 tonight. Should be interesting to see how that ends. Overall, night 1 was not it. Last year's night 1 was amazing. This year's was kind of lackluster in general. Of course, night 2 is going to happen tonight. I will be watching that. I will be dropping that review tomorrow about everything. And then sometime in the middle of the week or so, or maybe, I don't know when, I will be recording my WWE draft. And well, let's keep pushing there. That's it. That's the end of this. If you're on Facebook watching this, of course, shout out to you. This will be uploaded to probably my YouTube page, which is the House of Dre House of Dre, and it will be on the Spotify if you just want to listen. If you listen to there. But hey, after that, I'll see y'all next time, man. Peace out and have a good Sunday.